Oh my god, fan!
この攻撃をアニメ「早々のフリーレン」を見た海外ファンの反応です。他の名シーンも投稿してるので、よかったら概要欄からご覧ください。
お前を殺す者がいるとすれば、それは魔王か。人間の魔法使いだ。
Show us!
So is that insinuating that one day she could die to a human mage?
The guy of magic?
Whoa. What the heck?
Looks like she's about to set up a nuclear bomb.
There was more! Oh no! That looks dangerous.
Dear God. Wow.
She's made her own golem.
No, she never uses these cool spells.
There goes Fern. Come on, girly.
No! That's not good. That's not good at all.
防がれた。
Oh damn!
Oh my
一定
god.
の範囲内でここから先は消
A
耗さ
battle of attrition. Alright.
What? Oh my god!
The
I
way
thought
they ended it.
they ended it like it was over.
Yeah.
本当にいたな。メトーデの観測結果の通りだ。足を引っ張るなよ。
こっちのセリフだ。
メトーデが敵の正確な位置を割り出した。混戦になると勝ち目はない。
Ah, the OST is
複
always
製
so
体がここに
good.
集結する前に分散して足止めを図るぞ。自分にとって苦手な相手は複製体にとっても苦手な相手だ。話し合い連携できることがわしらの利点だ。戦う相手を正しく
Wow.
こちらは幾分か有利に戦える。一人で勝てん相手には数で対処しろ。
面白いほど楽に戦える。
Don't get cocky.
これなら複製体たちも抑えられる。じゃあ作戦通りに。
ああ、健闘を祈る。
懸念が一つ。探知できている複製体の総数が受験者よりもわずかに少ないです。特に一番の脅威であるゼンゼさんの複製体の反応。
What's up with that?
確かに感知できないね。ゼンゼの複製体はさすがに感化できない。攻撃される形になったらフェルンを守りきれないし、最悪2人とも死ぬかも。フェルンさんとデンケンさんの複製体の位置も把握できていませんし、
Oh,
精度の高い近距離探知で探すしかありませんね。
that's very
お前が
concerning.
この場にいなければ、こんな懸念もいらなかったんだがな。
That's why she came. I knew it.
一級魔法使いは理不尽なほどの逆境でも覆せるような存在でなければならない。この程度は逆境ですらない。それに仲間の背中を守るだけで合格できるんだ。実に優しい平和な試験だ。
Girl. Jeez. Wow.
That was easy for
倒し
them.
た。でもいい気分じゃねえな。
奇襲。 化け物が。お前を探知を怠った覚えはないんだがな。ラビーネ。お前スピンを割れ。引き際がわからないほどガキじゃないだろう。試験は3年後もある。
Oh my god.
間に合わなかったか。 だがわしが加勢したところで結果は同じだっただろう。
Holy shit.
背中を向けているというのにまるで隙を感じん。どちらにせよ時間稼ぎぐらいはせんとな。
確か宮廷魔法使いの伝剣だっけ。今どういう状況なの？もしかしてあれと戦うつもり？勝てないと思うよ。
承知の上だ。
ねえ伝剣、これってダンジョン攻略に必要なことなの？
今フリーレンが
説明はいい。必要なことなの？
Yes.
そうだ。
なら私が倒すよ。
何を言っているんだ。この中で一番強いのは電剣だ。第一、お前はビアベルにも勝てなかっただ
She's the bloodthirsty one.
そういうことじゃないんだよね。確かに私は未熟な3級魔法使いだ。電剣やビアベルよりもはるかに弱い。けれども全然相手なら勝てると思うよ。
I believe her for some reason.
Me too.
私の得意魔法はこれ。大体何でも切る魔法、レイル財伝。
Gonna cut the hair.
私が切れると思ったものは何でも切れるし、切れないと思ったものは全く切れない。
防御魔法で簡単に防げる魔法だ。
防御魔法って魔法を防ぐためのものだからね。切れるイメージあんまりないんだよね。
Okay.
そうか。ならどちらに
So just because she can't imagine that.
あの紙には観測できるだけでも防御魔法に匹敵するほどの魔法が何重にもかけられている。
だからそんな理屈はどうでもいいんだよ。これはイメージの話なんだから。
おい、待て。
She's going straight in.
やっぱりソルガニールは効かないか。まあ紙ってのは体の一部だからね。全身を視界に収めるのは無理だ。
I really hope she's right.
レイル財伝。やはり私の複製体の相手はユーベルか。勝敗はすでに分かっている。おそらく戦いにすらならない。あれは2年前の2級魔法使い選抜試験だった。
Oh, do they know each
その
other?
第二
They
次試験
fought
の
each
試
other
験官を担
before?
当したのは
Or she witnessed Ubel kill the first class mage?
彼は1級魔法使いになってから一度たりとも手傷を負ったことがないほど
Is this the one she killed?
守りに特化した魔法使いだった。不動の街灯、彼が魔法で作り出す街灯はあらゆる攻撃魔法も通さないほどの防御術式が組み込まれていた。第二次試験の内容は街灯をまとったブルグに受験者が攻撃魔法を放ち、一歩でも下がらせたら合格という極めて単純なものだった。殺害行為を失格とするルールも攻撃魔法の最低限の制御を促し、他の受験者を守るための措置だった。
She was here.
誰もブルグの心配などしていなかった。切りすぎちゃった。それを3級魔法使いになったばかりの無名の少女があっさりと殺してしまった。
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
学処分だって話だよね。
I got too deep.
もう帰っていい？一つだけ質問がある。
Like it wasn't intentional, but Jesus
不動の
Christ.
街灯をどうやって打ち破った？ゼンゼさんって裁縫とかしたことある？いいや、それがどうした？私も不器用だからそういうことはしたことないんだけど。
Please!
姉貴がよく裁縫をしているのを見ていた。布を裁断するときってさ、ハサミをこう入れてシャーって切るんだよね。とてもいい音がするんだ。
Cause. Little psycho.
私はあの音が好きだった。話が見えない。イメージの話だよ。布っていうのはさ、切れるものなんだ。
So she visualized that she was cutting it, but she cut too deep.
こいつはイカれている。確かに布を切るイメージなんて誰でもできる。バカにだってできる。
I wonder where she learned this
だが
spell.
魔法の世界はそんなに甘いものじゃない。完璧にイメージできないものは魔法では実現できない。小さなアリが巨大な竜を踏み潰すイメージができないように。
But she can do
鉄
that?
壁の防御
She
術
gonna
師
She
が
magic cutting him in
あの
half?
街灯を切るイメージができる魔法使いなどほぼ存在しない。実際にあの街灯がいかなる攻撃魔法も通さないことは 魔法使いなら一目見ればわかるからだ。それこそバカでもわかる。人が知性を持った生命体である限り、そのしがらみからは決して逃れられない。それでも彼女は自らの感覚に従った。
And it worked.
これは切れないものだと知性では分かっていながら、感覚のままに不動の街灯を切り裂くイメージを構築した。もはや人として成立している精神状態とは思えない。これは才覚の領域だ。ところでゼンジさん、綺麗な髪の毛だね。
おれれ
手入れとか大変でしょ。
Is that a threat? Or
もしか
compliment?
したら私はあの時点でもう負けていたのかもしれない。
God
ルーベ
damn.
ルには勝てるイメージが湧かない。相性が悪すぎる。
Wow. Oh my gosh, she's so cool.
みんな頭を使いすぎなんだよ。髪は切るものでしょ。
Yeah.
髪の手入れ地獄だよ。考えたくもない。切ったらいいのに。
Oh my goodness gracious.
話は大体分かったぜ。
She's so
お前らは
cool.
フリーレンがシュピーゲルを倒すまでの時間稼ぎをしているわけだ。
はい、そう
That was so easy for her. Like I'm shook.
俺たちも3体片付け。
なら話は早いですね。それでは、あら、たった今、ゼンゼさんの複製体が撃破されたようです。この魔力、仕留めたのはユーベル3級魔法使いですね。
意外な結果だな。そうか？結構相性悪めだろ
う。魔法使い同士の戦いは、じゃんけんのようなものですからね。ただし、手数が無数にあり、極めて複雑で難解なじゃんけんです。
それで少しでも使える手数を増やしたいってわけか。
People with different abilities and different
複製体の足止
specialties.
め、手伝ってやるよ。ケツを振っている勝ち馬を逃すほどバカじゃない。
現時点で確実に足止めしなければならない危険な複製
Okay, which ones are they?
このうちの1体、デンケンさんの複製体の場所は特定しました。あなた方はそちらをお願いします。もう1体のフェルンさんの複製体に関しては私に任せてください。
No, I feel like that's a bad mistake.
あの子は特に魔力を消すのが上手みたいですから、さすがに見つけ出さないと奇襲で死者が出かねません。
本当に一人でなんとかなるの？あの子、結構強いわよ。
一人の方が魔力探知に集中できます。私は多彩なので足止めだけは得意なのです。
Oh my god.
高速魔法が通じることは本人の体を使って確かめました。
よし。じゃあ、人暴れするか。
ユーベル、これってさ、僕の見間違いじゃないよね。
だろうね。だってメガネくん。
No! And these two are working together, of course!
私の複製体が復活
They
した。
come back? Oh no.
Oh my gosh, they're
これってもしかしてシュピーゲルとやらを倒すまで続くのかな。
Keeps
消耗
making
戦
them
だ。
again.
楽しくなってきたね。
まったくだ。
もう引き際でしょこれ。
What the fuck?
oh man.
She did her golem. Oh.
この隙もダメだな。今のフェルンじゃ気がつけない。やっぱりやるしかない。
フリーレン？
探知の隙だけじゃ殺しきれるほどのものにはならないね。
The only person that could defeat me is me.
もっと大きな隙があれば勝てるのですが。勝てるんだね。なら隙を作ろう。そんなことができるのですか？私が隙を見せれば相手はもっと大きな隙を見せる。
That makes sense.
それではフリーレン様が防御に集中すれば致命傷にはならない。ではその場合の作戦は？
What is going on?
フェルンが勝てると思っているのなら勝てる。
She has that much
なぜ
faith
そう
in
言い切れるの
Fern
ですか？
because she trusts
だって
Fern.
私はフェルンのことを舐めているから。それは良かったです。なら十分勝機はありますね。
Yo.
I can't.
Oh my god! Favorite, please be careful!
Look at my girl go.
Oh no, no.
She's still going even with one
まだ
arm.
立っている。でも致命傷だ。とどめを。何が起こった？攻撃された。
Oh my god, Fern.
魔力を全く感じない。この攻撃を私は魔法として認識できていない。
What is
すごい
this?
です。フリーレン様、これが魔法の高みなんですね。でもらしくないです。好きだらけです。よくやった、フェルン。あれを見せるほど追い詰められたのは80年ぶりかな。
80 years. Maybe she last used that during the Demon King stuff.
Look at my girls go.
それじゃあさっさと終わらせようか。
Please, before she makes another free run replica.
Oh my gosh.
They did it!
終わりました。
Jesus Christ.
もう動けない。
ビアベル、おんぶしてくれ。
お前らいつも食べてんの？
He's gonna carry them again.
Wow, look at that treasure.
ここが霊落の応募の最新部か。
君たちは霊落の応募を攻略した。
And they did it by
一
working
級魔法使い
together.
に十分匹敵する。歴史に名を残すほどの偉業だ。約束通り最深部にたどり着いた全員を
Yes.
第二次試験合格とする。
Wow.
それで一番の功労
Where's
者はどこ
Fern?
に？
Oh yeah.
まあ気持ちはわかるかな。それでは第二次試験を終了とする。
なんと回復魔法まで使えるのじゃ。どうじゃ、すごいじゃろ。
誰なのお前？
I can't get enough of the combat in the show. Yeah. It's always so, first of all, animated so well. Yes. But it's very just like straight and to the point, and it's just so fun to watch. And it's, I don't know, it's just gorgeous and always makes sense. Yes. I love it.
Oh, and then literally all of those spells that Frieren was using against Frieren was so fun. Like all the colors, the black hole, like all of these crazy things that were going on. And then that last thing that was like, Fern said she didn't sense any magic.
Yeah, what was
or
that?
Didn't sense any mana, and it was like an invisible, like looked like I punched her or something. And she was like, I haven't had to use that in 80 years.
Yeah, and she called it the height of magic. That's crazy. So 80 years ago, was that the Demon King fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that last spell Frieren used, like, because you know how they usually have their staffs It's probably just like an amplifier for them, but like the clone didn't even have arms.
Yeah.
And she's just, the way that she just looked at Fern.
Yeah, that was scary. That was a scary look on her face.
It was just like raw power forcing her back or something.
Yeah,
that was insane.
Nuts. What perfect timing too that they defeated and killed the Spiegel. That was crazy. That it was regenerating them too.
Ubel has a superhuman imagination.
Intuition, empathy, imagination, but she seems so doesn't care. Like, she is a sociopath. I'm convinced.
Well, yeah, the way she sliced that guy in half and then was just like, oopsie. I mean, she clearly
just describing it like cutting fabric.
Doesn't care about, killing.
Now, what the heck is test 3 gonna be?
I kind of forgot that there's another test, and I was expecting her to just be like, congrats, you've all passed in her first class mages.
Yeah.
There's a whole other test. Who's gonna proctor that one? Because we've only seen the 2 proctors.
What if it's Sari herself? I'm kind of sad though we didn't really get to see Fern's replica fight.
I know.
Because I feel like that would have been cool to see just how powerful she's gotten and stuff like that. It would have been really cool.
The aftermath looked like it was pretty wild.
Oh, I loved that.
I loved that episode.
It was not what I predicted. Because like I was saying the whole time, like a student can like surprise their teacher, but I guess it makes sense because like for Frieren, like she has so much experience for like the years that she have like fought and gathered all of these spells and things like that. She has a lot of tricks in her sleeve, but also she pushed her against the wall. Because she said like you know how much time like I haven't used that spell, and it's like a real defense for her.
Yeah, maybe she forgot it. Maybe, but Fren did a really good job.
Yeah,
like she didn't kill her, but she made whatever she can.
Yeah, it's like
to weakness.
She knew that she can push her to use that spell because in that way like she's creating an opening for herself, and. It's amazing. It's like really amazing. It's like, it just makes it more sense in a way because like she still has maybe a long way to go until she can actually like suppress Frieren. But she's like really going there. And I think that Frieren is like really proud of her. And like she was like, in a way, like she was trusting her. Because she knew herself that she's underestimating her because she knows that she has more experience and all that.
Yeah, it's normal.
Like knowing your like weakest spots, like this is a weak spot, like underestimating your opponent.
Oh my god. I feel like my jaw was on the floor for the majority of that episode. It was just so cool watching Frieren and Fern work together. I didn't expect Fern to get slammed into the wall. At first, I thought it was maybe Fern's replica had like joined in the fight and I was like, oh my god, Fern's gonna have to fight herself. But no, it was still Frieren. I'm recognizing the height of magic, that this is what Frieren is capable of, but it's not Frieren because Frieren would never do that to Fern. The whole I underestimate you, and it's because Frieren underestimates Fern that her replica will do the same, which means it leaves the replica open. Insane episode. The animation, the OST, the way that everyone's collaborating and working together, the mimic. I think this is one of my favorite episodes just because it's the way that everyone's collaborating, working together. We had a bit of Ubel's backstory. We didn't really gain much context other than it being sort of an accident. It was that she imagined that she could cut the cloth and she cut too deep and it ended up severing him in half. It was really brutal. But her mind is incredibly fascinating because they're saying that magic cannot act the way that it does, but Ubel's able to almost visualize and manifest it into being. What magic deems impossible, Ubel's able to counteract by actually envisioning it. Like, her mind is so powerful that it's able to almost warp the logic that everyone's applied to magic. She's able to essentially say, I want to imagine cutting the cloth like a pair of scissors when I'm sewing. I visualize that and that's what that spell will do. And she's able to do it with the hair. It's insane. She's pretty damn cool in terms of her abilities, such as being able to empathize with people, and that allows her to learn their magic, but also this ability to envision what she wants to happen and it defy the the laws of magic, because everybody keeps saying to her, that's not how magic works. That's not how it works. You can't do that. And she time and time again proves them wrong, that they aren't willing to open their minds to the possibilities, and therefore it limits them in a way that it doesn't limit her, because she's open to the potentiality of what could be. She's almost like the queen of manifestation. If there's a will, there's a way, and that's Ubel's philosophy. But it seems like it was just an accident. She just was trying to pass the exam and she cut too close, and she didn't expect that to happen. So it wasn't intentional. She didn't murder them out of malice, but it is fascinating that we got like a little bit of a glimpse into her sitting on her sister's lap while her sister does the sewing, and that gives her the idea to then use that to try and cut the cloak because it's scissors on fabric. I hope we do learn more about Ubel in the future beyond just that, but it was nice to know that it was essentially just an accident. It wasn't anything malicious or intentional, and I'm glad that Sense finally got an idea of how she wanted her test to be run. She got to see people collaborating, working together, finding strength and courage in one another, coming up with plans, strategizing, and they weren't at each other's throats. This is what it should be about. It's about collaboration. It's about sharing and interacting with each other and building strong bonds between mages, especially talented mages that have got this far as to become a first mage. And that's why she doesn't like the idea of having them just taken out of the picture, because the first guy said that anyone that wasn't able to pass his test wasn't worthy of being a mage, let alone a first mage. He saw their lives as disposable, whereas she has put so many measures in place in terms of the golems, and they also protect the person they're trying to take out. She's done all of that to ensure that talented young lives aren't just taken out of the picture. Well, not just talented young lives, talented mages in general, because there's some older people here as well. But anyone who's talented enough to be enduring these tests, she wants to ensure that they still have the opportunity to come back in a couple of years' time and do the exam again. She doesn't want them just removed because they're still capable of achieving great things. They still have talent. They still have ability. She doesn't want them to just die. Whereas the first guy didn't really seem to care too much in relation to that. And the whole, it's been 80 years since I was last forced to use that. Was that when she defeated the Demon King? Was that the last time that she used that spell? Was against the Demon King? Which is kind of wild because the Demon King was incredibly powerful. Very many people tried to defeat him and failed. So the fact that Frieren had to use that spell in order to kill the Demon King, and it's the only spell that could destroy her, because even though her vulnerability is still a vulnerability, it's not enough to kill her. It's not enough to fatally wound her. But this spell that killed the Demon King is the only thing powerful enough to eventually cause an end to her. But God, Fern gave Frieren's replica a run for its money. Fern still held her own though. Let's be honest. Fern was incredible in that fight. And considering how many years of experience Frieren has over Fern, her to have held her ground, to have kept attacking, to have stayed on her case is a testament to her talent and her skill. One day, Fern is going to be one of these great mages. At the minute, she is incredibly powerful. She's incredibly talented. She's the youngest to ever pass the 3rd mage exam. She is an exceptional young mage. Compared to Frieren, she's obviously not going to be as good as Frieren, but she's up there. She's very close. I think in the same way that they refer to Frieren as the last great mage, that this terminology great mage may one day also be used for Fern, because she is exceptionally talented. I genuinely thought people were going to die in this episode. I was like, Laverne, I thought she was a goner. And I thought Richter was a goner. I'm glad that they both managed to get out, and I'm glad that they were okay and it wasn't fatal, but fuck, I genuinely was concerned. And I love as well that Sense was like, I already know who's going to win this, and it's not me. I've already lost. I know who's going to win this, which is absolutely incredible that even she had no doubts as to how powerful Ubel could actually be. But this was a phenomenal episode, and I'm so excited to see what the 3rd exam is going to be. As to what awaits them, because this was epic. I genuinely wasn't sure what to expect from someone running a test that was a pacifist. I didn't know if it was going to be this violent. This was more violent than the first test, but of course they're not fighting each other like they were in the first test. They're fighting replicas, so in a sense it is still an act of pacifism, and it also poses a challenge that forces them to collaborate and work together. But it's not what I expected, and oh my god, just a phenomenal episode. I think this is one of my favorite episodes by far, and I'm so excited to see what this third exam is going to be and how it can top the epicness of this second exam.
Like that whole test was about teamwork. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to make it all by themselves, even Freeran. And that's why she said like they should be able to observe, they should be able to like teamwork together. And it was like, you know, you're right, like all of them were there, all of them were fighting, like they deserve that because like they made this plan together. And they were lucky and unlucky to have Freeran and Friend there because because it
could be someone not that hard opponent there.
But all of them like, you know, worked for that and like they made it together.
True. Oh, it was such a cool episode.
Yeah, I really love when there is like some kind of teamwork and excitement. Like I feel like the excitement is so much better when like you do it together. We're like not just alone, like the satisfaction for things like that. I mean, so cool. It was just so cool. I loved it too. And like the whole action scene, I was like, that's brutal. It
was so good.
That was exactly what I wanted, but it was not exactly how I imagined it.
I love that woman fight.
Yeah.
Like we are watching men fighting all the time. That was really woman fighting with magic. I love it.
It was even more dangerous than men fighting. We all know that, you know, you're not making a woman angry. And also, like, I kind of got what I wanted. I got, like, Friend and Freeran fighting Freeran. So I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I loved it. And about Yubel, like, I think I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing her, like, name right. That was so cool. It really shows that, you know, magic can be kind of like limitless. Like you can do whatever you want with magic, as long as like you're open-minded about it. And because for people's mind kind of like put limitations with the visualization and all of that.
True. That's her superpower for you.
Yeah, because
So
she's like
cool.
not, her brain is not functioning like a normal person. Like she's making it more simple. In a way, like we're putting our like, you know, defenses on our own, and I feel like with like saying that you can like really see how your magic can like, you know, like it can do everything.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
why
a dream.
she can copy the other people magics because she don't need the how to do it. She just
she
she's
doesn't need a
imagining.
lot. She said it like I don't need you to explain me like anything. I feel like that's actually incredible because this is how it's supposed to be. Like it's something maybe that you cannot really like put a logic behind it. Like sometimes like you have to feel it, like you have to experience it. And I was really impressed of
Me
that,
too.
to be honest.
I like her.
I like her. She's
brutal.
different.
Yeah.
She's different. That's why like she's like that's why like she seems so different from all the others. Like
she's
her
complicated.
perspective, like she's complicated, and it's more like, you know, a dream come true. Like everything that you can like dream of, everything that you can, you know, put your mind into, like you can do it.
True.
Like this is, I don't know, I really love that.
Oh my goodness. Can we just for a second, that fight was so intense. And the fact that Freeran's copy used an ability that apparently she hasn't used in a very long time. And Fern, obviously because she hasn't used it, didn't recognize it. It almost looked like a gravity push. I mean, that look she gave Fern was absolutely terrifying. It just really shows you how freaking strong Freeran is. And I'm so proud of Fern, and I know Freeran is so proud of her. And that was so intense. That was literally so intense. That was such a good scene. Oh my goodness. We have 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes, guys. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to have to go to like therapy. And like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I cannot wait to see what the other 2 episodes look like.
Man, this was a beautiful episode with so many what the hell moments, like people getting stabbed, people getting cut in half. They did such a good job with this episode though. Beautiful animation. So cool seeing Fern and Freerin work together. Even if Fern wasn't the one to land like the last blow on Freerin's replica, she was able to get it worn down so much and to have there be a huge opening for Freerin to finally kill it off. That was incredible. But now the second part of the test is done. I think there's a 3rd test. I'm pretty sure they said that there were 3 tests. And so I guess we're gonna see what the 3rd test is. Also, Sense is okay. Sense is fine. I thought that we couldn't trust her, but she actually looked really happy that there were a bunch of these mages that made it past her exam. So good for her. Good for all these people, because I know that in her previous test, I'm pretty sure it was really, really hard for people to pass it. And now with all these mages working together, they were able to do that. Without Freerin and Fern there, would they have been able to pass? I don't know, but they did. And I'm proud of them.
Oh, she's so scared of that.
Yeah, that was insane. That was crazy when she cut him in half. I was like, oh my god.
You're basically defying how magic works, right?
Is it because of her childhood though? She says she likes that sound.
But that's not, I feel like it's not just with, I think that was just an example of like the limitations, to show her limitations, which it seems like her limitations are not there. Because I think what they're saying is like, basically the magic only works if you can visualize it. So it's something that you genuinely believe wholeheartedly. Like for example, oh, like I can cut this piece of paper, then you can cut it, right? But then if someone tells you, hey, this is magic infused with like the highest defense or whatever it is,
her mind doesn't process that though.
I think she doesn't like, but they say she logically understands that's the case, but then that doesn't limit her magic for some reason, or her abilities.
She just sees it as hair cut, paper cut, clothing cut.
Yeah.
Like if it's a rock, she'll probably have a hard time. Oh, not meant to be cut, you know? But it's because she sees these things that are supposed to be cut easy.
Oh, so you're saying maybe if something,
even if it's magic infused, she's like, it's supposed to be cut, doesn't matter, I can cut it. I think her as a kid seeing that so much, she's like saying the noise and stuff, that means she's used to seeing things cut. Because it's like sewing, so cloth is nothing, she can cut it, and that's why the guy died.
That's kind of scary then. Weren't they also saying too that the magic is all based on your own imagination, right? Like that's, for example, Siri.
Yeah.
I think Flan was saying she can't defeat the demon king because she's not able to imagine a time of peace or something like that, right? So it's like, as long as, so like for example, Ubel, would she be able to do something like that just because she would be able to imagine something like that? That's kind of crazy to me.
It's kind of weird here, yeah.
Yeah, because I think here they're using this ant versus like a dragon example. So it's like, okay, she's the ant, but she can imagine doing it, so she would be able to do it. I think that's like the part where I would need more clarification on it. Like, how far would that bring you? Like, just having the ability to imagine things that other people cannot?
Yeah.
How far would that be able to bring you? Like, that's kind of crazy to me.
今回の海外リアクターさんたちの反応はいかがでしたか？1期26話、魔法の高み衝撃の回でしたよね。今回注目したいのはフリーレン対複製対フリーレンの戦闘シーンです。ブラックホール、地獄の豪華、黒いゾルトラークと次々に繰り出される魔法の応酬に海外ファンからは言葉を失った、椅子から飛び上がりそうになったという声が続出していました。実はこの回、総動画枚数がなんと14,774枚と言われており、劇場映画レベルのクオリティで作られているんです。そしてユーベルが大体何でも切る魔法で前世の複製体を一刀両断するシーンも鮮烈でしたよね。魔法はイメージの世界というこの作品のテーマがまさに戦闘で体現された瞬間でした。皆さんはどう思いましたか？コメント欄で教えてください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも動画を投稿していくのでチャンネル登録と高評価をしてくれたら嬉しいです。また見てね。